I love Dubai Creek Harbour. So today's video, I'll start the video with a few hacks. Hack number one, credible developer. Hack number two, there should be more faces launching. So I'm going to explain more into this. Now, currently in Dubai, there are two kinds of locations. One location where, okay, you still have some room, some potential to make money in the next 2 to 3 years, and some probably where it takes 5 to 7, 8 years and above. Okay, so what is the difference between, let's say, a location like Dubai South, Dubai Creek Harbour Valley? The difference is that it's launched, the area is ready, the community is ready. South, people still have to accept it as, okay, a very nice location to live in, etc. Right? Over here, if you see the crowd, people love Dubai Creek Harbour already. It's a success. They love the vibe. I've personally relocated, I can't even say how many people, over 100 people from 2021. People who just naturally love this place. Just look at the vibe, look at the place. And now it's quite hot. But now, of course, I have a problem when the off-plan prices and the secondary prices, there's a discrepancy, and such locations, like for example, in some locations, the off-plan prices are still lower. Over here, clearly, when a really good two-bed is selling at 4 million and potentially can get a secondary unit at a lesser price, you have opportunity to make income for those 3 to 4 years of handover, right? So that's the opportunity we're going to understand in this video, and that is why Creek Hub is an extremely important location. And you must understand, I don't know if you watched my video where we talked about leverage for non-residents. We know exactly how to build a profile for non-residents, get your mortgage situation in case you want to pay 50% and then move into your property. So we'll discuss that along the way. I want to show you some of my favorite projects in Dubai Creek Harbour. So today's video is funny. Instead of starting with the master plan and then going to the building, I'm going to do a bit opposite. We'll start with the buildings and then we'll go to the master plan. I'll explain the whole situation of Dubai Creek Harbour. But we're going to start with my favorite building, the Grand. So that's the address. Now, I'll be making a whole separate video on address. One of my comments came that way. I'm sorry I delayed, but I wanted a specialist who will be able to help cater the audience for the address as well. So now we have a specialist on board. So one of the most important things about this location is that one, it's right next to the address. So two buildings, the Grand. So Grand is known as probably the best tower in Dubai Creek Harbour. Right next to address, there's also Creek Edge. So I look both of those buildings. I'll explain this in the master plan. So see, this is the master plan of Creek Harbour, where this is the island. That's Creek Beach. And currently, this is a section that's being sold. And you have the entire downtown of Creek Harbour that's left to sell. We just saw Grand. We just saw Grand. I like Creek Edge as well. Address, this is very key. Any property near an address will definitely hold value. We need to understand Cove, the low-rise buildings over there. Yeah. And we need to understand Creek Beach, which is over here. And now, another very important factor that people don't understand is that instead of focusing on this view, which is great, having the Burj Khalifa skyline view is fantastic, but we should focus on views of that section. There are some buildings that give a full sanctuary view as well, Shobha 1. If the prices are right, this is another thing you could consider, but of course, Emaar is Emaar. If you get a better investment opportunity over there, why not? But you can focus on projects that have a full sanctuary view as well, because all of these projects are close to downtown. So an apartment facing this is fantastic. We're going to see an apartment, The Breeze, a 3-bed. Now 3 beds, full lagoon view. We're going to get between 4.2 and 4.5 million, and we're going to have a look at this. But I'm saying that even these are not bad opportunities. See, Bayshore, Summer, Orchid, Mangrove, because they're going to see the Creek Tower. See, now the best places to invest. See, now your coastline, as you can see, it's about what, 72 kilometers. That's 5% of the whole real estate market. The coastline will always be in demand. So coastline investment always makes sense. Next, downtown will always remain downtown. The only difference is you must imagine the skyline. There will be a Marilyn Monroe over here, which is the Creek Tower. That's the vision of Al Abar, where Burj Khalifa will be like the king and Creek Tower is going to be like the queen. So that'll also real prime importance. Now, this entire location, it's great. I'm not saying the south of Dubai, when the airport comes, it will develop, but it's going to take around, I'm saying 5 to 8 years. It's a long term investment. Yes, there are some people who are willing to invest and hold. It's a great place. What is the difference between, like, for example, we were discussing about the valley a lot. What is the difference? This area is developed. Over here, there is the villa, there is a Harbour Polo Resort, there is Arabian Ranches 3, there is Silicon Oasis, Academic City, the university, schools, everything is right there. That is why these areas are developed. They're not developing, and there are constant phases that are going to come out. So we are in the right trajectory where we have an opportunity of 2 to 3 years. Over there, Farm Jebel Ali, the wait period is longer. So that is why identifying these locations where, okay, you still have a trajectory of 2 to 3 years to make a decent income, good ROI, good ROE, it's extremely important to understand the locations. And like I've mentioned a couple of times, if anyone tells you, so there are speculations that this is going to be the new center of Dubai, the new downtown of Dubai. That's not going to happen. Expo City is fantastic, no doubt. It's a great place. The exhibitions are moving from Trade Center to Expo City. There will be a lot of Fortune 500 companies are moving to Expo City. There will be a lot of activities happening in this location. 100%. Some of the most prime communities, Oasis, Acres, all of that is coming in this location. There will be a lot of activity, but downtown is always going to remain downtown. So it has a different trajectory over here and a different trajectory. It's very important to understand that investment trajectory. So three, again, a few very important buildings. So this is Creek Residences. Some of the best floor plans in the whole of Creek Harbour, probably in Creek Residences. I think the sort of profits people made, we discussed in our podcast in Creek Residences, where the prices very quickly jumped from 2,100 dirham per square foot. It went towards 3,000 dirham per square foot. Creekside 18, and then 17 Icon Bay. Now, another very interesting project for me is right behind 17 Icon, you can see Creek Palace. Now, those Creek Palace residences, I personally know from 21 to 23, investors have sold, they made profit. Those people who bought sold again and made profit. So you made profit 3 times. The cycle was unbelievable. So that's Creek Palace over there. People made profits in 6 months span. So there are opportunities like that as well in Dubai. Again, it's all about identifying. So this particular section of Dubai, that's the cove that we saw in the master plan. I'll show you cove as well before we head over to Creek Beach. So this is the cove that we saw, those low-rise buildings, and you can see the view right at the front. Of course, if you get a nice view at the right price, this is also very interesting. I love low-rise buildings because low density, lower supply. I really enjoy any product with a lower supply, and I only deal with unique products and products with low density. That's Cove. Now let's check out Creek Beach. So we meet Asad again, the community expert of Dubai Creek Harbour. Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Same here. Pleasure.
So it's a beautiful community. He's going to show us a few apartments. That's the plan. And like the Grand. For me, it reminded me of Greens, the vibe.
Yeah.
And I'm the investor mindset, right? So now I feel like the mindset is changing, even of the channel itself, because for the first time I'm showing them ready apartments because I've explained the prices. The pricing has varied. But that section is what I need people to focus on. That section. See, that's going to be the entire new sort of downtown of Dubai. So that is why I feel like even these apartments, say for example, what would the rental be in these apartments?
The rental, the earlier ones that are already renewing, they're somewhere around 90K. But the newer ones, they're actually going for 110 and going up to 120, 130 as well yearly, I'm talking about.
1 bedroom.
Yeah, 1 bedroom.
Now, these 1 bedrooms are initially selling at what, 1.3, 1.4?
Yeah, somewhere around that.
1.4. So you can understand, 2 beds?
2 beds, then they're going from starting, you could find something for 2.2, 2.3 starting.
Okay.
So, and then onwards.
And the rentals?
Rentals for 2 bed, they're usually starting somewhere around 150 above.
150
above. Some people, I mean, it depends on the landlords as well. Sometimes the asking is high, sometimes the
Okay.
listing is too high.
Right.
So obviously there's a room to negotiate.
We have a little room of extra to make an extra ROI by using methods like Airbnb. And so we'll get into the numbers a bit later. Let's have a look at the apartment.
Let's go.
Okay. So you can present, show the audience the apartment.
It's a 670 square foot apartment.
Okay.
And it was on Airbnb earlier.
Okay.
And the current owner, he was getting somewhere around 60 to 65% occupancy over here.
Okay.
And we had the furniture over here 2 weeks back, but now it's been removed. The couch was here, the TV was there. We had this was
area,
used
yeah.
as the dining area. The great thing about it is the amount of sunlight coming in, the brightness. It's got a community view. Because here in summer and breeze, Bay Shore, it's all about community.
Yeah.
So it's all about community living, and I can show you the
Bedroom as well.
bedroom as well.
So this reminds me of Nashama's floor plan.
Exactly, it's almost similar like Town Square.
Greens were slightly bigger.
Yeah.
This is Nashama. So this is 670 square foot. Now I think if you do pros and cons, what I observed is that there's one bathroom. Now this is weird. It may sound, okay, that's the laundry area. I like that. It's like more extra storage. But the fact that there's one, now the new floor plans, people are more picky. They want like 1.5
Yeah,
bathrooms.
1.5 bathroom.
They
Yeah,
want the
powder
bedroom to
room.
be ensuite.
Yeah.
Need a powder room out. So I think these are small differences. But if you want to start income ASAP, right now daily rentals over here are what, between 600 and 1,000 dirhams?
600 and 1,200 per day.
Depending on the season.
Depending on the season. But right now is the season. So if you want rental income straight away, I think one should go for secondary market.
And long-term rental over here?
Long term, as I told you earlier, 110, 120.
For this unit?
Yes, exactly.
Wow.
Earlier, I mean, people who are living here from like, let's say last year,
Right.
they're still on 85, 90 somewhere, but the starting ones are 110.
0.7. So we're looking at around 5 to 6% return.
Absolutely.
5 to 6%. So
An instant one, otherwise you can
Immediately.
If you want something that is coming in off plan, then you have to wait at least 3 to 4 years.
3 to 4 years
yeah.
and then start income.
Exactly.
And I think with the what is the price per square foot?
2,500 per square feet, somewhere around
So
that.
you're investing somewhere around 2,500 dirham per square foot, and you have the opportunity for it to go towards the 3,000 dirham per month.
Absolutely.
Okay, tough. This whole community store reminds me of a modern version of Greens. And I used to always love Greens, but then it just got really, I don't know, people don't talk about Greens anymore, but I love, is that the vibe?
Yeah, it's all about the vibes here, and vibes in a beautiful manner.
It is.
So it's that sense of peace.
It is very peaceful. And the community is really beautiful. And if that vibe is really important. So every community has their own pool and their play area. Yeah?
Exactly. Yeah.
It's amazing. So we'll see the apartment. Oh wow. Okay, this I already like compared to the other one, right? I like the flooring. It's beige?
It's beige.
Beige tiles that itself is a great start. You can show me. Let's see.
This is the kitchen. It used to be an open kitchen,
Okay.
but they improvised a bit with the glass over here.
What's an Indian landlord?
Yeah, you know how it is. We love closed kitchens.
Understood.
They
Yeah.
plan to close it as well, but then obviously start planning.
I like this idea, so it's open but yet the smell won't pass.
Exactly.
Decent sized kitchen actually.
It's
And
a
decent size.
It's a 1,900 square foot apartment.
Okay.
3 bed plus study.
Okay.
Look at the size of the lounge over here.
Nice. It's
You can
nice.
have a huge table and
Oh, this is amazing.
what I like about it, this view over here,
It is beautiful. It's amazing.
and the beach is always
That's
packed.
the beach. That's the artificial beach that people create. The beach. I look at the people enjoying This is the vibe I'm talking about. Only Imar can create such a vibe.
Absolutely.
I mean, can you see it today? Today is a Saturday afternoon.
Saturday, yeah.
You can see, look at the people chilling. You've got a little ice cream, Vida ice cream club over there. The kids, the families. And if you observe further, you'll find all the nationalities of the world in this one place, you know.
And there are a lot of shops coming in over here.
Oh, nice, okay. The kitchen.
That we can, show later.
Oh, okay. Oh, we got the salads. I can see.
Costa Coffee is also coming here.
Spinneys.
Spinneys is coming over here.
This is a big thing. So, I saw the kitchen by Spinneys. It's fantastic, you know, having beautiful. I love it.
This is the powder room over here. We've got 3 beds over here. 1, 2, and the master one over there.
Can you show them the powder room?
Yeah, please.
Because
It can be used as a
there's
storage
so
as
much
well.
space, you know, so you can have your washer, dryer. Some people put their drawers over here, so towels. Okay, yes, please continue.
You have 1 bathroom over here. This is the powder one
For the guests.
for the guests. Yeah.
Okay.
This one is also a powder, but it's got a shower there. So this study,
Okay.
the study next to it, I mean, if you can actually make it a maid's room as well, and the maid can use this washroom.
I doubt.
And this is another one over here with full shower. The rooms are actually on the other side of it.
Understood.
They're here.
Okay.
This is bedroom number 2.
Okay. That's so just for everyone, I'm not calling that a maid's room, it's a study room. Okay, it's just a storage study. I know my audience, they will start. It's a storage room, it's a study room, it's not a maid's room. Okay. So let's see the wardrobes. And decent wardrobe space. This is also a very big thing, you know, having good wardrobes. Oh nice. Oh, good wardrobe space. Nice. Look at the view. Look at that view. Like imagine waking up to that. That's really nice. I would love to wake up to that. Okay. Okay. Oh, this is really nice. This is the master?
No, this is not the master. Master is over there.
Oh, look at this. You see the bathroom? It's very nice. It's a very nice bathroom. Okay. It's funny that the master bedroom has less wardrobe than the guest, you know, but that's okay. Okay, the master.
But you see, the best part about this 3-bed apartment is something I have to show you now.
Sure. Thumb. Maybe up top.
It's this space.
Oh, this is
Look at the
amazing.
balcony. It's so huge. I mean, I would love to have a barbecue over there.
Ah, yes. Are you allowed to do barbecue?
Yeah, we are.
You can do
You
barbecue.
can do barbecue over here, yeah.
For me, look at that.
Look at the view.
Look at that. The kids in that. So the slide like a splash pool.
It's such a happy community.
Oh, it's so nice. That's amazing. Oh my. Oh, the ball is creating the waves.
Yeah.
So it makes like a wave pool. It's amazing. Oh, and wait, did the water actually fill?
Yeah, earlier it wasn't. It's just been recently filled, I think, by last month.
So now is it fully like a?
That I haven't actually checked, but
Because
this wasn't here last
It wasn't
month.
here last month. So if you see my old videos, you'll see that was land. It was not filled. But now I'm pretty sure they're going to work on the color because now it looks pretty black. I'm sure you want blue water. You know. But and this is the palace I was talking about. Now, again, a very important thing about view. Why we try and pick up the best units is because these units that have, let's say, a lagoon view. So on the lower floor you'll have a full lagoon view. Higher floor you'll have probably a creek tower view. But either or is nice. Like having a view like this, I feel the vibe,
The vibe, the energy,
it's
and the
amazing.
positivity,
I don't know
the
what to-
happiness actually, it's the happiness.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing. I love it. Okay. So I think Dubai Creek Harbour is one of those prime locations where there's so much opportunity. So if you're looking for like a ready unit, this is one of the best places to invest. I mean, look at the vibes. Now that's one of my favorite restaurants, Mondu, but it's packed. It's full. You can see the vibe. It's full. People are waiting over there to get a seat. And if you look around the community, everyone's having a good time, chilling. International. You'll find people from all over the world over here. It's amazing.
Living together.
It's amazing. I love the vibe. Dubai Creek Harbour. You want to add anything? Any final points?
Well, for me, it's always about the community.
Yeah.
Over here, I see it's an international community,
Yeah.
and people are living happily amongst different nationalities and growing together, actually.
Absolutely. So I'm sorry we couldn't see the Grand. The tenants were uncomfortable with filming. They didn't realize we're filming today, so we couldn't see the Grand. But another video that I'd like to make is about the address buildings in Dubai. There are about 6 addresses in downtown. There are a couple of addresses here in Creek Harbour. So we'll make a separate video on the address
Absolutely.
and St. Regis. So these will be separate videos and I'll explain the importance of each. But Dubai Creek Harbour, if someone's looking for income immediately, it's the spot you should consider. Thank you for watching. Mohammed Sahib. And check out the video on the leverage and mortgage as well. So you'll understand that even non-resident, how we work with non-residents to build their profile with the bank, help them with leverage and mortgage, and take care of that journey as well. Thank you for watching.